Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Today, inshallah, we are going to solve mathematics core paper 1, May-June 2018. The time of this exam is 1 hour. Let's go to question 1. In question 1, write 4,647 correct with the nearest hundreds. This digit here, the digit 6, is in hundreds place value, so we can put a small line, a little line below this digit, and we are looking at the digit to the right of 6. The digit here is 4. 4 don't increase 6, so we will keep 4, then write the digit 6, and the other two digits 4 and 7 put 0, 0. So the answer will be 4,600. In question 2, write 0.007 as a fraction. The digit here we have a 7, and we have 3 decimal places. 3 decimal places, so we can write this fraction as 7 over 1,000. 7 over 1,000. Okay. In question 3, we have a quadrilateral here with 3 measurements of 3 angles, 95, 82, and 47. And the angle here is x. Find the value of x. Okay, we know that the total measures of the interior angles of any quadrilateral is 360. So we can first of all add the 3 measurements. Already we know 95 plus 82 plus 47. This will be 224. Okay. So subtract now this 224 degrees from 360. Like that. Here we will take 1 from 6 will be 5, and 0 will be 10. Now 10 minus 4 is 6. 5 minus 2 is 3. 3 minus 1 minus 2 is 1. So the value of x here is 136. In question 4, the nth term of a sequence is 5n minus 3. Write down the first 3 terms of the sequence. Here we will replace n by 1 and 2 and 3 to find the first term equals 5, and replace n here by 1. 5 multiply 1 minus 3, it will be 2. The second term equals 5, and we will replace n by 2. 5 multiply 2 is 10. 10 minus 3, 7. Third term, 5, and replace n by 3. Minus 3. 15 minus 3 is 12. So the 3 terms, the first 3 terms are 2, 7, and 12. In question 5, part A, write 0.00268 correct to 2 significant figures. 2 significant figures. Here we have the 2 zeros. After the decimal point, they are not figures, okay? We will not count them as significant figures. We will start from 2. So we here have 2 and 6. We only need to keep the 2 and the 6. We don't need this 8 here. But before to remove 8, it will give 1 increase to the digit 6 before it. So we can write this number as 0.002, and this digit 6 will be 7. Okay, 0.0027. In part B, write 0.0000387 in standard form. Standard form, we know that we have to write it in the form A multiply a number here 10 over or power any number, any integer, positive or negative. But with we have a condition here in this number A must be greater than 0, greater than 1, greater than or equals 1, and smaller than 10. So if we move this decimal point here to put it here between 3 and 8, we will have the number here 3.87. Okay, 3.87. This will be the number A here. 3.87 is greater than 1 and less than 10. Okay, now we want to go to the left. From this point to the original point, how many digits between these 2 points? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the left. So we multiply this number by 10 or negative 5. The answer here will be 3.87 multiplied by 10 or negative 5. Okay. Let's go to question number 6. Find the value of 7x plus 3y when x equals 12 and y equals negative 6. We will replace 7x plus 3y equals, write the number 7 here and replace x by 12, open small bracket, multiply 12, plus 3y, write the 3, and instead of y, we can write, when we write negative 6. 3 multiply negative 6. 7 multiply 12 is 84. 3 multiply negative 6 will be negative 18. So we need to find the value of 84 minus 18. 4 minus 8 cannot be. Take 1 from 8. 8 will be 7. 4 will be 14. 14 minus 8 is 6. And 7 minus 1 is 6. So the number or the answer will be 66. Okay. Let's go to question 7. Here, find the value of x. The two lines PQ and ST are parallel. Okay, we have the sign of parallelism. The diagram shows two parallel lines, PAQ and SPCT, and we given that AB equals AC and angle QAC is 43 degrees. Okay, we need the value of x here. Okay, as we have here, this angle is 43. You can observe that we have a Z letter here. like that. See this angle with this angle. These two angles are equal. They are alternate angles. This question was 2 marks, so we need to write some steps. Here, PQ parallel to ST, therefore measure angle QAC equals measure of angle BCA, this angle here, BCA equals 43 degrees. So this angle here will be 43. As AB equals AC, so we have this triangle ABC is isosceles triangle. Triangle ABC is an isosceles. So the measure of angle ABC also will be 43 degrees. To find the value of x, we subtract the sum of the two angles. We already know 43 plus 43. We subtract the total of the two angles from 180. 180 degrees minus 86. This will give us 94 degrees. So the value of x will be 94 degrees. Okay. In question 8, we have an equation here. Solve the equation 8x minus 5 equals 7. Okay, first of all, write the equation 8x minus 5 equals 7. We want to cancel the minus 5 here, so we can add 5 to the both sides, plus 5 and plus 5. Cancel minus 5 with plus 5. 8x equals 7 plus 5 equals 12. Then to cancel the number 8 here, we can divide by 8, both sides. So 8 cancel with 8, x will be equals 12 over 8. 12 over 8, we can divide by 4, up and down. We have 3 over 2. So x here equals 3 over 2. In number 9, part A, change 6.54 kilometers into meters. We know that the 1 kilometer equals 1,000 meters, so we can multiply 6.54 by 1,000. By multiplying this number by 1,000, we move this decimal point here 3 times, like that, 1, 2, and 3. We can put 0 here. So the number will be 6, 5, 4, 0. 6,540 meters. Change 7 in part B, 7,850 centimeter cube into liters. Okay. We know that 1 centimeter cube equals 1 milliliter. Okay. If we multiply by 1,000, we get 1,000 centimeter cube equals 1 milliliter multiply 1,000 gives us 1 liter. So we know now that 1 liter is 1,000 centimeter cube. We have 7,850 centimeter cube. We can divide it by 1,000, like that, to find the number of liters. Cancel 0 with 0. 785 divided by 100 will be 7.85. 7.85 liters. Okay. In question 10, the height h meters of a boy is 1.72 meters. Correct to the nearest centimeter. Correct to the nearest centimeter. Complete this statement about the value of h. H greater than or equals a number and less than a number. Here we the required here to find the boundaries or limits, minimum limit and maximum limit. We can convert this height from meters to centimeters. We can multiply by 100. We get 172 centimeters. That's correct. It's the nearest centimeter. So we are talking here about 1 centimeter. The half of 1 centimeter is 0.5 centimeters. So to find the minimum boundary or limit, subtract 0.5 from 172, 171.5. And to find the maximum or upper boundary, add 0.5 to 172. We will have 172.5. So we can write it here, 171.5 and 172.5. Or we can convert it again to meters. So we can divide by 100 again and divide by 100. Here we will have 1.715 meters, and here the upper limits will be 1.725 meters. The two methods is okay, it's accepted. You can write the two numbers in centimeters or in meters, no problem. In question 11, expand and simplify. 6 bracket 2y minus 3 minus 5 bracket y plus 1. First of all, distribute 6, multiply it by 2y minus 3. 6 multiplied 2y equals 12y. 6 multiplied negative 3 is negative 18. Then go to the negative 5, multiply by y, and then multiply by positive 1. Negative 5 multiply y is negative 5y. Negative 5 multiply positive 1 is negative 5. Here we have 12y minus 5y. We can use a probability of accumulation. Commutative, okay, property. 12y minus 5y. Then we can put the constants negative 18 minus 5 together like that. The answer here will be 12y minus 5y is 7y, minus 18 minus 5 is negative 23. So the final answer here is 7y minus 23. Here we have two vectors. Vector g is 2 and 5, and vector h is negative 3 and 4. Write as a single vector g plus h. First of all, we can add 2 plus negative 3 gives -1, and 5 plus 4 is 9. So the vector here will be -1 and 9. In part B, negative h. Negative h means that we multiply the vector h by -1. Negative multiply -3 and 4 equals negative multiply negative is +3. Negative multiply 4 is -4. So the vector will be here 3 and -4. Number 13, work out the lowest common multiple of 18 and 21 with 2 marks. We can list the multiples of the two numbers, but it's a little difficult, and we can write a wrong number or like that. It's better to find the LCM by using the factors. Here, 18, we can factorize it. 2 multiply 9, and 9 will be 3 multiply 3. 21 is 3 multiply 7. Here, to find the LCM, we will take all factors of the two numbers, but without repeating. Here we have 2. In the other number, don't have to, so we can write the number 2 here, multiply. We have 3 here in 18, but in 21 we have also 3. We can cancel the 3. So we can write the 3 only one time, okay? We have another 3 here, we write it, okay, multiply. The 7 here, you will take also. Now, we took all the factors of the two numbers. 2 multiply 3 equals 6 times 3 multiply 7 is 21. The answer will be 126. Okay, so the lowest common multiple here is 126. Number 14, work out the size of one exterior angle of a regular octagon. Regular octagon, the octagon is a polygon with 8 sides. And you should know that the total or the sum of all exterior angles of any polygon is always 360 degrees. Any polygon, triangle, quadrilateral, pentagon, hexagon, heptagon, octagon, decagon, the total sizes or the total measures of the exterior angles is 360, sorry, okay, 360. So to find the size of one exterior angle, we divide 360 by the number of angles. We have here octagon, 8 sides, so we will have 8 angles also. 360 over 8. This will be, we can simplify, divide by 2, and here divide by 2. 360 divided by 2 is 180. 8 divided by 2 is 4. We can divide by 2 again, up and down, to get 90 over 2, and 90 over 2 will be 45 degrees. So the answer here is 45 degrees. Okay, any polygon, the total size, the total measurements of all exterior angles always is 360 degrees. So divided by the number of angles to get 45 degrees. In question 15, part A, calculate square root of 2.38 plus 6.4 all power 2, writing down your full calculator display. The answer after doing it in the calculator will be 6.5833122, and so on, infinite decimal. So we can write here 6.583 and so on. In part B, write your answer to part A correct to 4 decimal places. 4 decimal places, write 6 points and check here. We will take 5, then 8, then 3, and the last digit 3. Before writing it, look at the digit at the right. Is 1. 1, you cannot increase the 3, so we can write 3 here. No change. 6.5833. In question 16, with 2 marks, enlarge the rectangle using a scale factor of 3 and a center of enlargement O. Okay. To make this enlargement by using the center of the point O, we can write 4 rays with a starting point O, like that. Draw a ray passing through the first point, or the first vertex of the rectangle, this vertex here. Then draw another ray here passing through the other vertex, the second vertex, this vertex here. Okay. And another ray like that passing through the point, this point, the third vertex of the rectangle. And finally, we draw a ray, another ray here like that, passing the fourth vertex of the rectangle. Now we need the scale factor is 3. You can observe here that this distance here, we will double it. 1, 2. Here we took 2 squares. So we will take another 2 squares and another 2 squares as a diagonal, like that, okay? So the point of the new vertex will be here. And also we can repeat this here, 1, 2, 3. So the point will be here, okay? Now, if you connect or join the 2 between the 2 points, here the length of this side of the rectangle is 2 squares. If you multiply the 2 squares by the scale factor 3, we will get 6 squares. Check here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's right. So you can complete like that. Here this side will be 3 squares. Multiply 3 squares. 3 units by 3 scale factor. You will get 9 squares or 9 units. So we will start from this point. We will jump 9 times like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The point will be here, okay? You can remove this. Now you can connect here through the all sides of the enlargement like that. Now we made this enlargement by the scale factor 3 and we center the point O. Okay. In question 17, part A, a box contains 3 blue pens, 4 red pens, and 8 green pens only. A pen is chosen at random from the box. Find the probability that this pen is green. We will write the number of green pens. We have 8 green pens here. 8 over the total number of the pens in the box. We have 3 blue, 4 red, and 8 green. 3 plus 4 is 7. 7 plus 8 is 15. So the probability here will be 8 over 15. In part B, a cube has only one of its 6 faces painted yellow. This cube is rolled 240 times. Work out the expected number of times that it lands on the yellow face. Okay. To find the answer of this question here, we know that the cube has 6 faces and only one face is painted yellow. So to find the expected number of times that it lands on the yellow face from 240 times, we need to multiply the number of experiments, 240 multiply the probability of this one face, one yellow face out of 6. 240 multiply 1 out of 6. This will be 40 times this expected number, 40 times. Okay. In question 18, part A, need to simplify x power 3 all power 4. Here we will multiply the power inside by the power outside. It will be x. 3 multiplied 4 is 12, x power 12. In part B, with 1 mark, 4 to the power w equals 1 over 16. 4 to power w here equals 1 over 16. We can write it as 4 power 2. 4 power 2, we can move it to the numerator, but we should change the sign of the power. The power here is 2. We will write it as negative 2. So 4 power w equals 4 power negative 2. Here w will be negative 2. In number 19, from this list, write down the 2 numbers that are irrational. First of all, we will choose this number, pi. Any number has a symbol pi will be irrational. 2 pi, 3 pi, pi over 2, pi plus 1, negative 3 plus pi. Pi is irrational number. Okay, we can write it. 3 power negative 2, this is rational. This number is rational. This number is rational. Square root of 3. This is irrational number. We will write it. Okay. In question 20, part A, here is a description of a quadrilateral. It has 4 right angles. Quadrilateral and has 4 right angles, it will be a rectangle or square. It has 2 lines of symmetry. 2 lines of symmetry, this will be the rectangle, because the square has 4 lines of symmetry. it has a rotational system symmetry of order 2. Write down the mathematical name of this quadrilateral as rectangle. Okay, rectangle. Write down 2 geometrical properties of a parallelogram. The first property, we can say that each 2 opposite sides are equal in length. And the second property, we can write that the 2 diagonals, bisect each other. Okay, we can write another properties, but it's required to write only 2 properties. Okay. And question 21. The net of a solid is drawn on a 1 centimeter square plate. Write down the name of the solid made from this net. Okay. This solid here will be a cuboid, okay, because we have here this side will be the length. The length is 4 units, okay, and this side will be the width, W, is 3 units, and this side here will be the height, H, will be 2 units. So the dimensions are not the same. 4, 3, 2 is not cube, it's a cuboid, okay? So we will write here the name is cuboid. In part B, work out the volume of this solid. We know that the volume of the solid equals length multiply width multiply height. We wrote it before that the length is the length was 3, 4, 4, and the width is 3 and the height is 2. 4 multiply 3 multiply 2. 4 times 3 times 2, it will be 24 centimeter cube. Question 22, factorize completely. Part A, 10 plus 16W. We can take 2 common factor. 10 divided by 2 is 5, plus 16W divided by 2 is 8W. 2 brackets 5 plus 8W. Here, to get this 5, we divide the term by the common factor. 10 divided by 2 is 5. And 16W divided by 2 is 8W, okay? In part B, 12tx minus 8t squared. The common factor between 12 and 8 is 4. So we can take 4. Tx and t power 2, we will take only t and open the bracket. Divide this term by 40. 12 divided by 4 is 3. Tx divided by t is x. Minus divide 8 t power 2 by 4t. 8 divided by 4 is 2. T power 2 divided by t equals t. So the answer here is 4t bracket 3x minus 2t. Okay. Without, question 23, without using your calculator, work out 1/3/4 multiplied by 6/35. You must show all your working and give your answer as a fraction in its simplest form. First of all, this number here, 1 and 3 over 4, this is a mixed number. We should write it as an improper fraction. 1 multiplied 4 is 4. 4 plus 3 is 7. This will be 7 over 4. So 7 over 4 multiplied by 6 over 35. We should simplify before we doing the multiplication. We can simplify the number 7 here up with 35. 7 divided by 7 is 1. 35 divided by 7 is 5. And we can also simplify 6 with 4 divided by 2. 6 divided by 2 equals 3. 4 divided by 2 equals 2. Well, the number here will be 1 multiplied 3 is 3. And 2 multiplied 5 is 10. So the answer will be 3 over 10. Don't forget, simplify before multiply. We should do that, okay? In question 24, solve the simultaneous equations. You must show all your working with 4 marks. The first equation, 3x plus 10y equals 106. And the second equation, 5x minus 4y equals. Okay. Now it will be hard to use the substitution method, so we will use the elimination method. Okay. Here's the first equation, 3x plus 10y equals 106, and the other one is 5x minus 4y equals 1. We can multiply the first equation by 2, multiply by 2. We will get multiply all terms by 2. 3x multiply 2 equals 6x. 10y multiply 2 is 20 plus 20y equals 106 multiply 2 is 212. This is a new equation, okay? And we will go to the second equation. Here I want to make this 4y to be 20. Same this 20y to eliminate y with y. So we need to multiply this second equation by 5. Multiply by 5. We will get 5x multiply 5. 5 multiply 5 is 25x. Minus 4 multiply 5 is 20. 20y equals. Don't forget to multiply the 1 by 5 equals 5. Now we will add the two equations together. Here 6x plus 25x is 31x. 20y will cancel. It will be cancelled with negative 20y, 0. So 31x equals 212 plus 5 is 217. Now we need to bring or find out the value of x. We divide 217 by 31. It will be 7. X equals 217 over 31. X equals 7. Now we can take the value of x and substitute by it in this equation. 5 times x, replace x with 7 in bracket, minus 4y equals 1. 5 multiplied 7 is 35, minus 4y equals 1. We can subtract 35 from both sides. So here 35 will cancel with 35. Here negative 4y equals 1 minus 35 is negative 34. So if we divide by negative 4, left and down, we will get y equals 17 over 2, which will be 8 and 1 over 2. So the values of x and y is our 7 and 8 and 1 over 2. We should write the values here. X equals 7 and y equals 8 and 1 over 2, or you can write it 8.5. Here 7 and y 8.5. In this question here, question 25, 40 people were asked how many times they visited the cinema in 1 month. The table shows the results. We have number of cinema visits, 0, 1, 2, 3, up to 5, up to 7, and the frequencies down as shown. Find the mode. The mode is the value with the most repeated. Here we have the most repeated number. Here we have 7 frequencies to this value. The value 4 is repeated 7 times. Be careful. Don't write the mode 7. The mode will be 4. The number 4 repeated 7 times. So the mode here will be 4. Okay. In part II, calculate the mean. Okay, to calculate the mean here, we know that the mean is the sum of all values divided by the number of values. Okay. We can, here we will multiply each number up by the corresponding number down, 0 times 5 plus 1 times 5 plus 2 times 6 plus 3 times 6 plus 4 times 7 plus 5 times 3 plus 6 multiply 6 plus 7 multiply 2. Okay, let's extend this line here, and we should divide all these numbers by 40, the number of frequencies, the number of values. We have 40 values. Okay, this will give us, if we make it in the calculator or by using the calculator. Okay, the sum of these numbers in the numerator will be 128, and we divide it by 40. 128 divided by 40 equals 3.2. So the value of the mean is 3.2. Okay, the mean here was 3 marks. Okay, 3.2. In part B, Omar wants to show the information from the table in a pie chart. Calculate the sector angle for the people who visited the cinema 5 times. Let's go back to this table. The number of people who visited the cinema 5 times. Here we have the 5 times here. The frequency is 3. Frequency is 3. 3 people visited the cinema 5 times. 3 out of 40. 3 people out of 40. So we should multiply this fraction 3 out of 40 multiply 360 to find the measure of angle for this sector, which will be the sector of the people who visited the cinema 5 times. We can cancel 0 with 0. 4 divided by 4 equals 1. 36 divided by 4 equals 9. 3 multiply 9 equals 27 degrees. So the angle here will be 27 degrees. Okay. Now we already finished this paper. Okay. I hope you understand good answers. And see you in next videos inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.